And now we have another follow-up video to the first two that I made. But this time, it's about planning early. And why planning early will save you so much time. And oh boy, does it go very, very deep than what you think it is. You see, I want to retire early between my late 40s to mid 50s. And the main reason why I want to plan this early is because I want to have a legacy behind with no back pain, no broken ribs, and no health insurance bullshit. Because let's be fair, my dad didn't have a chance to retire because he passed away. So that sucks. And unfortunately, the normal person's like, oh, if I get to retire at 65 and with Social Security benefits and insurance being free, I get to live a good life. Maybe that's the past. But this is now. Because let's be fair, by 2032, you're not going to have Social Security. And I am not going to see it in my lifetime. With the way that everything is going right now, we also have population collapse going on right now. So that's a whole bunch of worms to get into. It's literally a serious thing. But if you don't have a civilization, then what else are you doing? Right? What else are we gonna do? If we don't have a functional society, then what are these government programs even there for? Right? Like seriously. Either nature is sound, you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, ain't that beautiful? Yeah. Look at this. Ain't that beautiful over there? Look at that landscape. That landscape is beautiful. Now take the landscape away. What do we have left, right? What do we have left? Like seriously, what do we have left after all this is done? Like no joke. What do we even have left after all this is done? And you know, I know I had to pause for just a little while because I had to think of something, and yeah, someone had a problem of some sort, but I'm not going to get in too much into it, but hear me out. You see, interruptions do happen quite more often than you think it is, and yeah, even I still struggle with it too, by the way. And that's not because I'm not charismatic or something, but this is literally because I wanted to give them some courtesy and have myself some courtesy as well. And also, it's because nature is so beautiful. It's just truly beautiful. And I wanted y'all to actually look at my neighborhood for just a second, because look at how beautiful this really is. I mean, look at this. Look at how beautiful that thing is. Just look. Look at these trees. Look at this community. If we didn't have a community like this, who would want to live there, right? This is why I say that planning early in advance is just the best thing to do, especially within this time in 2026. These are very necessary things, especially when I go on a social media detox or a trip to Washington, D.C., which, by the way, I'm pretty much in that right now as we speak. Not only to attend personal matters, but to actually just spend time in the nation's capital. Actually look of what was once a beautiful nation's capital, now turned into a corporation. And some may say it's the district of criminals. Shout out to High Impact Flex, by the way. He was one of the very few guys who actually talked about the nation's problems of today. And now, look at how much it's gotten so real and very true at the same time. But he's one of my inspirations of all time, so I gotta give a shout out to that guy, because he actually opened my eyes to the very nature of the beast. Now, let's get back to the actual topic that I talked about. So, I do truly think that slowing down, processing the sounds of nature, wind, and literally vitamin C, literally right there, is just breathtaking. And I did this on purpose just to let y'all know how real life really is for all of us if we just slow down and appreciate what we have. Because once that moment is gone, we may never get that back again. But the only way we would get it back is having a distant, interesting memory of what that was like, and you remembered how awesome that was. And yeah, this is why planning early in advance is just totally necessary. It just is. It's just necessary, man. I mean, look how beautiful this sky really is, and look at the communities that has been built for this long. Because let's be fair, we may not think of it now, but we do have to appreciate the people that built this society and civilization thus far. Because once that is gone, we may never get it back ever again. Because those things, they fade quickly. And once they fade very quickly, it's literally gone just like that. It's like you went to like a couple years of school, and the next thing you know, once you graduate, it's gone. Because the memories that you once had are no longer around. This is why appreciating memories like this is just so incredible. But then there's another thing that we need to talk about. Is that, yeah, I'd much rather retire early than to never retire at all. Because I remember I talked about my dad earlier, but here's the real story of what happened to my father. So, about almost a year ago, I got into a car wash incident, and my head got hit and it went pew, and I was bleeding profusely, and it dented the truck. And next thing you know, I had to get the bandages on because it was a very real thing. And so, guess who I went and talked to during this time? My own father. And one of the last few conversations was literally talking about my walk and literally what happened at work. And that was literally my last conversation with my dad before he passed away. And then about less than a week later, he died from a heart attack in New Mexico. And next thing you know, there was a funeral being planned a month later. Lots of emotional tensions going on, and had to deal with a psychopathic final wife of his. And man, was she brutal. And he never retired, and he never got to say goodbye to either me, my brothers, or even my family. And that right there is why you need to plan early in advance. This is why I made a goal in retiring early, because I don't want to make the same mistake as my father, my parents, or everybody else. Because I don't want to be in the same situation that he was in his 70s. So that way, I learn from the mistakes, and I turn them into the greatest achievements of all time. This is why legends like Roman Reigns ring to this day. Because he's literally a role model of mine. Because once he's gone for WWE, everybody will miss him. Especially his title run. His title run is that example. And this is why planning in advance is literally your best weapon. Because if you don't have that weapon at all, you're gonna be stuck doing 9 to 5. Or you're gonna be stuck doing these, what's it called? Regular SMO jargon. There we go. That's exactly what it is. However, I think these things are really, really important to talk about, because if you don't appreciate now, what will you appreciate later? Because those things will come in handy in these last few days. But I do want to stop and think and actually ask one final question. What is the one thing that you've looked forward to? And how does that make you feel? Comment down below what your answer is, and we'll get back into it, not only for the next few videos, also for YouTube Shorts, live streams on YouTube and Kick, and we'll get into it as soon as possible. And yeah, if I'll say one thing, I'd much rather plan in advance than to not plan at all, because once you realize that the things that you once held are gone, you won't ever get it back again. And death is one of them. So it's time to have a fulfilling good life, plan in advance, take the golden pill, and the revolution will be now. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoy videos like this, and you want to support me even further than last time, do me a favor, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the Alex Bannister channel. Go on Nomadic Path and look at my merch and products and the community of Nomadic Freedom Forum. I would appreciate if y'all support me that way as well, and in the next few videos as well. And with that in mind, that's it for today's video. And I'll see you in the next video, Innovator. Take care. If you enjoy videos like this, and you're actually interested in videos like this one that just happened recently, do me a favor, like and share and comment down below and subscribe to this channel right here and right now. With that in mind, I'll see you in the next video, Innovator.